Hi there, shred guitarists. Eric Andreas, YourGuitarSage here. And today we're going to talk about shred guitar's #1 weapon, sweep arpeggios. That's right. In this case, we're going to be talking about 3-string sweep arpeggios. Very metal. Okay? Now, here's the deal. I remember as a kid, the first time I heard Yngwie Malmsteen do this, and I don't know, circa 83, 84, this guy was a blazing player anyhow. I remember hearing these, what seemed to be scales, but he was playing them from one end of the spectrum to the other. So from very low notes to very high notes, and I didn't know how he was doing it. Alas, what he was doing was sweep arpeggios. Now, we know arpeggios from finger picking, right? An arpeggio is a broken chord. It's any chord that we can break up in individual notes, which is pretty much any chord. Even when you're strumming, you're hitting individual notes. But we know them by finger picking typically. When we're talking about sweep arpeggios, it's a more staccato type sound. It involves some muting, and it definitely is an entirely different beast. It has an entirely different sound. So the ones I'm going to be showing you today are major, minor, and diminished, the 3 chords that make up all of diatonic harmony. And so they're the ones that you're going to use the most. All right, let's take a look at this diagram. So you'll notice that on this diagram, there's 3 different colors. There's green, purple, and red. The green dots represent the major arpeggio, a major chord. The purple represents a diminished arpeggio, and the red represents a minor arpeggio. So this is all in the key of C. And that little fun beginning part there that I did was C major, B minor, C major, B diminished, A minor, B diminished, and then ended on that C. So let's take a look first at this diagram. The red denotes, or the green denotes major, and you're going to notice that really, and I'm going to turn off the delay here, just so we have just the straight tone. And if you notice, this comes straight out of the C major chord. We were down here, straight from our C major chord, except we're also playing this G. So if we're playing up here at the top, I'm just playing the top 3 strings, and so the top 3 notes, or top 3 strings of a C major chord, and I'm sweeping down. This is what makes it a sweep arpeggio. It's because we're not doing any sort of alternate picking. We're sweeping across the strings like this. So I'll do this very slowly. And so we're going to sweep across strings 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to play 2 notes on the top here, and we're going to also incorporate a pull-off for all 3 of these. It's going to work the same way. So down, 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 and then for this one, you're going to pull off. So I'm going to pick up, pull off, up, up. So the first 3 are down, and the next 3 are picking up. Okay? And now these take a bit of getting used to because we've got to do some muting here, okay? You'll notice that I'm not holding the chord and going. That's not the sound that we're going for. We want a nice staccato sound where the notes are played individually, and as soon as the next note plays, the other one goes away. This takes some getting used to. Now, the reason that we're doing that pull-off on the top, you can do it however you want. This is one of a million ways that you could play arpeggios. This is just a classic way, and like I said, change it up however you want. So we've got those top 3 strings there, and again, nice and slow. First 3 are down, the next 3 are up, and we've got that pull-off in between. Now, at first, the way that you want to practice these is you want to practice them nice and slow, nice and fluid. You've got to get this into your conscious brain before it will ever get into your subconscious brain. So when you see Yngwie playing these and just blazing across the fretboard, it's because he's ingrained these so well into his conscious brain that subconsciously he can just play them. It's the only way to play guitar, okay? So there is no other rite of passage other than that. You have to do it enough times, okay? There's no trick that someone's gonna show you that all of a sudden you're gonna get it. It's a matter of repetition, 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 and about 20 more million of those repetitions, okay? So here you go. And that's the whole arpeggio. Now what we're doing is we're gonna move down to, and by the way, this note right here is our tonic. That's a C. Then we go to a B, then we go to an A, and then to a B, and back. So C, here's our B diminished, and it's represented by the purple dots on the fretboard. Now you'll see later on that when we get to the red, there's one that's red and green because it's represented in both these arpeggios. But right now we're looking at the purple notes, and this makes up our B diminished arpeggio. So we're shifting. Here we're in the 12th position, now we're in the 10th position, and so we're going to form the chord as it is diminished, but the technique's the same. Picking 3 down, picking 3 up, and then we have that pull off at the top. It's going to sound something like this. Each note is played individually. If you're not doing that, it's not going to sound like you want it to. If you're bleeding notes into each other, it's not going to sound right. Individual. And this takes some getting used to. Fat fingering these strings is going to help, meaning when I'm playing the first string, my finger is also touching the second string to mute it. Okay, that's a good technique to use for this sort of thing. Okay, moving on to the minor arpeggio, we're dropping down now into the 9th position, and we're going to bump our finger back to the 8th position at one point here, but technically we're staying here in the 9th position. So for this one, notice what I'm doing with my first finger here is it's reaching back. Same as the other 2 arpeggios, picking 3 down, picking 3 up with the pull off at the top. Same picking technique for all 3 of these. This is what makes this a very effective type of arpeggio or motif, if you will. Musical idea is that you can do this with any arpeggio. You just insert the notes there. Okay, so this is the only one where we have to shift that finger back. So at first you might want to practice these over and over again with just one position. Doesn't hurt to do a little palm muting as well. For more on that, search YourGuitarSage muting. I've got videos for you on that. You can even do it with a palm mute. You know? Or mute or don't mute, however you like it. And then when you add them together, play these really nice and slowly at first, okay? Take your time with this. You're just not gonna play fast. Nobody plays fast at first. You play slow, and as you get this more and more, speed is a byproduct of being accurate, but always go for accuracy because that's something that you can do right now. Speed is something that's gonna take some time. My friends, I'm here to help you play guitar. Let me do this for you. Let me give you my course for free. The Unstoppable Guitar System Standard is free for you today. It's the very first link below. It's the lessons that are the most important that every guitar player should know. I've had 500,000 people go through this already, and it's absolutely changing their musical lives. It will change yours as well. Take me up on it. It's free. Or visit me in Nashville. We'll go over those same lessons. It'll be well over $1,000. You'll have to come to my studio in the whole 9 yards. Or you can literally click on the link for free. It's the first one below. Friends, did you like this video? Hopefully you did. You know what to do. Thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all videos. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you liked about this video, what you didn't like about this video, if you like my shirt, if you like my hair, that sort of thing. I'm here for you, friends. I love teaching guitar. I love playing guitar, and I want to help you. Take advantage of that link below. Friends, as always, be kind to all beings. Do the right thing always. Practice your guitar. I'll see you in the next video.